President Trump was frustrated and angry over the turnout.
Thanks to a secret campaign on TikTok.
Look down, you're talking to your...
The most powerful generation our world has seen.
Look down, you're talking to your highness. Can't see me, I'm the reason for your blindness. They tried this, but I'm too classy for your lines.
I've decided I don't have to listen to the government. State or federal. I didn't elect any of those officials, and I certainly don't remember signing the Constitution, okay? What are they gonna do? Tax me? I don't have any money.
Gen Z won't order for themselves, but will choke slam a racist. This is the most Gen Z shit I've ever seen. Gen Z participating in protests and fighting for justice while also making flower edits with anonymous is the most Gen Z thing I've ever seen. Generation Z will throw tear gas back at the National Guard but be nervous to ask a girl to prom. I wonder how 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒆 or Angry Guy feels knowing the entirety of Gen Z has the hots for him. I cannot express how funny these two pictures are to me. Gen Z at the finest. Gen Z is afraid to kill a spider but won't hesitate to bully a cop. We are the generation that planned to storm Area 51 for fun, put thread comments on a serial killer's post, then raised watching dystopian movies about overthrowing the government and call Anonymous, a feared group of justice-seeking individuals, daddy, as Gen Zers fear nothing.
Don't need a pen or a pencil. No, I don't.
Don't fight with Gen Z, you can't win. Once when I was teaching an SAT prep class, I told everyone to quiet down, and one girl just said, haha, okay, sweater, because I was wearing a sweater. Every single one laughed at me.
So tonight was Trump's rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I don't know how many of y'all saw the viral TikTok that was like, let's get a whole bunch of fake tickets so he's alone in the stadium. But it did work. And they calculate for the number of people that will get fake tickets. It happens at every rally. But they gravely miscalculated. And that is because of TikTok and social media. We did that. Gen Z, it's time to mobilize.
Gen Zs are the most educated generation and we don't fear death. Hell, we even seek it. It's our power. Damn. Gen Z participating in protests and fighting for justice while also making flower edits. It's the most Gen Z thing I've ever seen. Gen Z has horse girls, people who think they're dinosaurs, furries, growing emus, witches, hot Cheeto girls, straight people terrifying, car boys, Busco girls, e-boys, the girls, the gays, the cheating. We have hardcore Mary Styles stands. Gen Z is fed up, y'all should be terrified. Gen Z is too afraid to ask a waiter for extra ketchup but will body slam a cop. Police, and we would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Gen Z. Gen Z fairy comments on Trump's posts. Oh, this is why I love our generation. This is why I'm a proud Gen Zer.
My generation spent its entire life being called lazy, being called weak. You guys raised us to not be afraid of anything, and now we're not. The problem is now we have a cause to die for, and guess what? We're not afraid to.
Y'all like, comment, share, like, comment, share. Like, comment, share. So, there's just like this like really cool like trend where like people lip sync to songs.
Okay guys, Trump has just launched this survey for his supporters, right? The questions are so stupid, but hear me out. You're gonna fill out exactly the opposite of what he wants you to fill out, right? And then for the email, you're gonna use the vice president's email. Yep. And then just click a random name. I use Bob Ross. And for the zip code, instead of using your own zip code, use the White House's zip code. And that's gonna allow the survey to go through because all it needs is the email as a requirement and the zip code. And let's mess with his campaign strategy.
You want to know why we're called Gen Z? Because Z is the last letter of the alphabet, and we're the last generation to put up with all the inequality, discrimination, and racism. We are the revolution.
I think it's all safe to say that Gen Z is an entirely different breed. Like, they don't even watch the news. Like, you know how other generations watch the news? We have Twitter. We literally trust Twitter and TikTok to tell us what's happening in the world. A person will literally say the most horrible thing on the internet, and our generation will literally find it, send it to Twitter, find out where you go to school, your address, your full name, all your friends, your parents' name, literally obliterate your entire future with fairy emojis. How other generations used to protest is completely different from how our generation protests. Other people used to hold hands and chant and walk down the streets in unison and stuff. We do the same thing, except we steal tanks, steal police horses, flip over police cars, burn down an entire city, throw ass in officers' face, crack jokes with the National Guard. It's just insane. I honestly can't wait to see how we're gonna be like when we're adults, honestly.
The thing about being a minority Gen Z is that people are going to tell you that they're going to kill you for being you, and you have zero problems with that, but you have a problem with them killing other people for being themselves. So you have a weird gray area where you want to die, but also want to live to fight for other people, you know? And also when people tell you that they're going to kill you, all you have to say for yourself is do it. Where is it? Where's my death? I want to see you try.
Celebrities and influencers will do anything but open their purse. Meanwhile, Gen Z are sharing their minimum wage checks. Me, a millennial. You have to remember to do your taxes every year or the government will come after you. Gen Z sister, long drag from babe. What if I overthrow the government instead? Parents be like, I gotta give my child the sex talk. Children be like, I gotta give my parents the prison industrial complex talk. To all the K-pop fans, Gen Z teens, and just Trump-loathing folks, I salute your success in trolling him. Well done. When they sell out his rally and then no one comes.
Do you have the number of your lawyer if you're getting arrested? You only have to give your name, your address, and your birth. Vous avez seulement besoin de donner votre nom, votre date de naissance et votre adresse. Si la police vous arrête, vous leur demandez est-ce que je suis en état d'arrestation avant de donner de l'information. Vous avez le droit de garder le silence. Ils vont vous dire c'est quoi vos droits.
Gen Z won't order a pizza over the phone, but will stand in front of a cop in full riot gear and point out all the flaws in his skincare game. Do y'all wanna dismantle white supremacy? I said whoever threw that tear gas, your mom's a hoe. Gen Z are the most fearless generation, while being the biggest pussies at the same time. We will twerk in front of the police, absolutely body them to the ground, eat Tide Pods for fun, hack like our life depends on it, but when we see a bug or a spider, we freak out. Mesa Cop, call that Peppa Pig. They were mad when millennials ended the napkin industry. Gen Z is gonna end the entire criminal justice system. Gen Z attacks Donald Trump with fairy comments. Gen Z when someone raises their voice at them.
Well, at least I don't yell at people who are just trying to do their job. At least our generation didn't eat cleaning supplies for fun. Well, majority of you guys are racist, and majority of you guys are gay. At least we have the balls to call out what's right and what's wrong. At least we're not scared of flying roaches. Well, at least we don't believe everything the news tells us to believe. At least none of us are just glued to our phones like you guys are. We spammed serial killers with fairy emojis, and we bullied a president into hiding into a bunker. What did you guys do? We put y'all TikTok obsessed, Twitter obsessed, social media obsessed insects on this little planet. Well, joke's on you. We don't even like it here.
No, this is ridiculous. This was supposed to be iced, not frozen. You need to remake this. Where is your manager? Oh, I'm really sorry to ask this, but, I was supposed to have this iced and not frozen. Could you remake it for me? Sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh. This is fine. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was supposed to be iced and not frozen, but I'll rather die than ask them to remake it.
With all that Gen Z has done, yesterday's Trump rally prank, as well as raising awareness about climate crisis and the economic racial inequality, I think it's only fair that we give them back their flavored vape. Y'all really surprised that Gen Z's ending police brutality and climate change? Have you seen how they memorize 100-step choreography in 5 minutes and execute it perfectly on TikTok for fun? They can do anything. Gen Zs who are racist? How? In this climate? In this economy?
Ride, don't blink, ride, leave it to the double thick thighs, twin sisters. Drop it down and wobble, wobble up. Mommy boot it up, she get down and gobble, gobble.
Your parents could literally disown you. Somebody could literally break up with you. You could lose so many friends. Somebody could shoot you. You can get mugged. You can lose $1,000. The worst of the worst of the worst could happen to you. And Gen Z would literally be like, it be like that though. Yeah, no cap. It is what it is.
I just found out that the Apple Store will get rid of an app that has reviews and it's less than a 1. It'll get rid of the app. And so on Google Classroom, all these high schoolers and kids are rating the app. So it'll get removed so they don't have to do class anymore. There is 1,405,263 ratings. They're so fucking smart. I mean, who does that?
Get that bread, get that head, then leave. Then leave. Bitch, then leave. Get that bread, get that head, then leave. Peace out.
Alright, Club Godzilla, I ain't tricking, I'm just dicking bitches down.
Is that a spider, bitch? Is that a spider? Pack up the things. Pack up the house. We're not sleeping in here anymore. Come on. Come on. Oh, he just threw tear gas into the crowd, yo. Pick it up with your bare hands and throw it back. Pick it up with your bare hands and throw that bitch back. I'll do it. I'll do it.
You know, I might just be saying this because I'm the youngest of the millennial generation and also a Capricorn, but there is something so karmically delicious and absolutely beautiful in watching these kids who are like 16 to 20 years old completely destroy all bullshit rhetoric coming from older generations right now. And I'm not just talking about jamming police snitch apps with K-pop fan cam videos, although I commend you. I'm talking about kids who are graduating high school right now, who were born during, before, after 9/11, telling all these older generations who are saying violence isn't the answer. Well, that's crazy because, 2 wars didn't bring those towers back. Like, you might need to pump the fucking brakes, Harold, because these goddamn kids don't care. You thought we were bad? You thought I was bad. Oh my God. You raised an entire generation on movies and shows that talk about revolution and fucking power struggles.
Trump supporters, happy birthday, Mr. President. Gen Z, I think all birthdays matter. Gen Z will roll up to a protest in a Razor scooter so they can hit the bastard cops in the ankles. Weapon plus transport. Very effective. Gen Z is either going to reverse climate change and figure out immortality, or start a war with aliens that leads to the end of the human race. There's no in between. When Gen Z takes over, can we make this the new American flag? Trying to roast Gen Z online is like getting in a pool with Michael Phelps and challenging him to a race. Like, y'all aren't ready for the fairy comments.
Ladies and gentlemen, the volume inside of this bus is...
I fucking love Gen Z because, like, millennials and boomers have this, like, weird feud going on where they're so hyper-fixated on, like, focusing on the fact that the other one is wrong all the time. But Gen Z doesn't give a fuck, yo. Like, Gen Z was introduced as the generation that ate Tide Pods for funsies. Clearly we don't fear death. Like, deadass, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, we could make fucking so many picket signs being like, hey, you guys made the most suicidal generation have something ready to die for. Like, I feel like that's enough of a saying in itself, honestly. But, like, it's wild. Why aren't cops scared of us? Because clearly we have enough chaotic good energy within our hearts to start riots for good, you know? Like, under us, Anonymous came back. And we decided, instead of, fearing them like y'all did, we would love them and make fan edits of them.
Hi, can I get an orange juice, please, with no ice? Thank you. Oh, it's apple juice? You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. Thank you, guys. I have anxiety. Okay. I ain't afraid to die. I ain't afraid to die, bitch. I've been waiting to die since I came out the womb. I ain't afraid to die. What's up?
PTSD, anxiety, crippling depression. There is no question. You should kill me. Let me be with Harambe. I feel like shit every day. I'm asking nicely, do it by drowning under the sea.
Generation Z.
Generation Z.
The future of Generation Z.
Generation Z.
Generation Z.
Generation Z is the most diverse generation in American history.
We will rise to the challenge. We will hold those who are the most responsible for this crisis accountable.
No pain, no victory. Your reign is history. 'Cause we're not stopped until we break through. So take your best shot, make your move.